Hey man, you've got to stop with this, all right? I don't know what's going on here. I don't really care if you believe me or not, but I didn't mess with your video. I didn't flag your video. I didn't comment on your video. I didn't block your video. I didn't do nothing to your video. I don't know how it happened, but it really wasn't me. Okay? This is really weird how this whole thing has started. I don't even quite understand what I did wrong. Here's what happened. Here's what caused me to call occult science uh, Oscar the Grouch and Cranky, which was all I did. In your video, you talked about how I discredit him, how I'm trying to discredit him or something like that. How am I possibly doing that? And it's funny too, is that you cut off right after I said Oscar the Grouch and called him Cranky, and you cut off the rest of it where I said, but I still love his channel and the dude still does great work. Because anybody, all they have to do is watch that video of yours and they can click on any of those videos that I made about Saturn and they will see that I say awesome stuff about you and him on there, because I do. I really think that there is something to Bill's research. I think the guy is awesome. I don't know what this is all about. He has called himself grouchy and cranky before in his own videos, okay? He called himself that because he says he's not mad at people, but he's mad at the situation. He says that he sometimes does get a little carried away, and then sometimes he's an asshole. Those are his words, man, not mine. And the whole thing that I was doing was just a joke, and some people got it, it looked like. So I don't know what this is all about, and here's how that whole situation came about. The reason why it's poking fun at him and he called him a grouch is because here's what happened, all right? He wanted to Skype with me. I didn't think he'd follow through with it, so I told him no, all right? And then I changed my mind and I said, you know what, yeah, I will. And then he said, oh, well, you're subscribed to Dutch Sense and a bunch of other people. I am. So what? Who cares? Like he said, we all got to start somewhere. I'm subscribed to these people because I actually have a whole lot of people that constantly ask me about their videos. So I keep an eye on the bullshit, the disinformation. Like, I don't know, I like to do it like the last year when there was a big asteroid that was going to come hit and kill everybody. It was supposed to be in sometime in March, and I told everybody no. And then you got the fake snow stuff that's going on. And I like to know what's going on because that way when people ask me, I know what's happening and I don't have to freaking go dig for all this crap. I can know about it beforehand and catch all this bullshit. So what? It's good entertainment, dude. I don't do anything else. It's not like I follow these people or stick up for them or are in the same ring as these guys are. That's the most ridiculous thing in the world. I've had this Team Wienerwagen account before I even knew that the federal government was not a federal government. It was a business. This Team Wienerwagen was the first channel that I ever created. I had no idea. I didn't even think that God existed 3 years ago whenever that channel was created. And so I've left all these channels on there as a reminder and stuff to also keep watching what bullshit is being thrown out there. And so he I guess declined. So he said I was subscribed to these people, so I'm all part of the same shit, and that was the end of it. And so then I texted him back and said, "Man, that's bullshit. Give me a chance." And he didn't say anything. And so then I texted him again and said, you know what? I still think you're awesome. I still wish you'd give me a chance. And I'm still going to spread your research. And you know what he did? Then he removed that comment. And I never got a response whether or not he was going to Skype with me, okay? I was never even given an opportunity to explain anything to this guy. Same with you. You just jump on it. He's the one who started shit with me, man. He's the one who wanted to talk with me. I wanted to then. I want to now. Because I didn't want to get all worked up thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to talk to the guy, and then him bail on me. And look what happened. And as far as all this stuff goes with the symbolism in my band, man, all I can tell you is that I've explained this stuff before. Man, I got 3 people in the band who don't know what's going on, all right? They have no idea. They blame Obama. They think Obama. I could call this dude. In fact, if that's what you want, I will call him, or I will do a whole video the next time we're at band practice, and you can hear how these guys think Obama is. There's nothing to the Saturn stuff, which they don't even know anything about the cube, but they think Obama is the whole reason behind everything that's going on. They are asleep. And in fact, our drummer got mad that I said that on a video and even posted on our Facebook page. You can go find it, I'm sure. He got pissed off and said, for the people who like to call their people sheeple, the Lord is my shepherd. The whole post doesn't even make sense, but you can see him getting mad at me calling them sheep on our own page. There's 4 of us in a band. 3 of them want to do this shit, okay? I can't talk him out of it. And to Tina and all these other people who were talking smack, thinking, oh, I don't know what truth is. Man, sometimes things don't go your way, okay? I've been trying to play music forever. I've been in so many different bands. It works with these guys. They're good guys. They just don't know what they're doing. And for me to just turn my back on them because they're not awake to the cube and Saturn, I mean, are you serious? We all have friends and family who aren't hip to this stuff. Are you going to turn your back on them? My sister doesn't believe in God. Her 11-year-old son, my nephew, loves me. Am I supposed to turn my... Are you seriously telling me right... Is that what you're fucking telling me right now, man? Are you telling me that I need to turn away from my sister and my nephew because my sister doesn't believe in God and Jesus Christ, so she and my nephew should be shunned? I shouldn't talk to them. Is that what you're really freaking telling me right now, dude? Seriously? Do you know how much that would break his heart if I did that? Is that what you want? I mean, are you guys effing for real right now with this shit? I don't like the stuff they do. They get drunk and they act like frat boys. What guys that are in their fucking late 30s and late 20s and early 30s don't do that? Have you seen any of the movies that come out lately? Have you ever seen Jackass? Have you ever seen Jersey Shore? That's how the majority of guys act. I don't do that stuff. They do it. You pulled up a bunch of comments and a bunch of pictures that I never posted. It's not me in that mask. This stuff, these are good guys. I work with them. I make music, and that's it. I'm trying to wake them up with this stuff. And it's funny that occult science even talks about how McCleary knows what he's talking about. And McCleary says and said a bunch of different times, specifically with metal music, because when he posts metal, people give him shit. And he says, you know what? If I use metal to show you the truth and to set you free, then I guess the evil that's associated with it is all in your head. Huh. So the people that fucking doubted me, and Tina, man, that was some mean shit, telling me about, oh, the band obviously don't know what truth is. I'm not going to turn my back on them. I'm not going to turn my back on them because they're not awake. It works. I think we're awesome. I don't care what you think. What happens in your band? Do you have a band? You know how long I've been? I'm doing this half my life looking for this band to come together like it is. Half my life, and I'm supposed to just turn my back on them because they don't know what we're looking at right now, even though they're really good people. I'm trying to do this stuff to wake them up. And one of them, the drummer, the dude with his pants off in the picture, that's what he does when he gets drunk. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't like it either, but what are you going to do? He wants to learn this stuff. So, you better hope, man. I'm telling you right now, all you can do is hope. You ain't no different than anybody else out here that doesn't know what's going on. You're just hoping, too, that you're right. Because if not, you're a really big asshole. And guess what? You are wrong, buddy. I'm sorry, man. It ain't what it looks like. Bill did this all on his own. I wanted to talk to him. He said no. Associating me with evil, with some people that all I do is just pay attention to on YouTube. I don't listen to them. I just watch them because it's funny and I like to know what disinformation is going around because people ask me about it. I supported that guy all day long. You got people on your channel saying I'm copying his work. I say it all the time I start with this stuff. I'm new to it. I don't know what's going on. I believe in it, so I want to share it. Of course, I've been saying, I never said I found this shit. I didn't know anything about this stuff until you and occult science came along. And the Watershed, hey man, sorry that I didn't hop on your comment. I just got home from work. I just seen this whole video myself. I had no idea this happened. I saw this video talking smack about me last night late. I went to bed. I woke up. I went to work. I came home. And all of a sudden, I guess this video's flagged, and it's my fault. And you asked me my allegiance to Saturn, and I didn't reply because I haven't even gotten to it yet when you know damn well that I reply to every single comment every single time that I see. It's harder now because of how the shit's set up, but I got you. I pick up what you're putting down. I don't care if either one of you, I don't care if you believe me or not. It doesn't matter. You are wrong, man. You are so wrong on all this. Man, you are dead wrong, and that's all you got is a hope that you're right because you know deep down, you know you messed up. You know, man, if he's telling the truth, then I really fucked up. Yep, you got it because you did. I forgive you, man. I do. I understand. I totally get it. I totally do, but you're wrong. It's not what it is. I did not do this shit. I did not. I said occult science was a grouch, a cranky dude. That's what he is. He said so himself. I still think he's awesome. I still think you are awesome. I still think his research is awesome, just like I said right after I said that. And it was all a joke I've seen at least one person get it. I figured the dude and you would have the same sense of humor. He watches The Office. He watches Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He watches My Name is Earl. I watch all those shows too, so I thought maybe our sense of humor was a little bit of the same. But obviously it's not. And as far as the paranoid comment goes, that's what I'm talking about. You can't rule me out because I'm subscribed to people that I've been subscribed to for over 2 years now that I didn't know anything about how bad they were until like a year ago. And what's that whole strategy? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. This is how I roll. Everybody does things differently, but obviously it's got to be your guys' way or you're one of them. And that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.